What is going on, my friends? We are getting ready to pick up another customer. We'll see if we got a ride along, a reaction, or something in between. From the Lafayette Hotel. Shouldn't be too long of a ride. Stay tuned.
How's the day going?
Pretty good. Nice and beautiful. Always busy. How about for you guys?
Good. Back to reality.
Yeah.
What year is your Tesla?
It's a 2020.
2020. Do you love it?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Took delivery pretty much the month the world collapsed, March of 2020.
You see, you got it at the right time.
Yeah. It was the best time to be a driver, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Because they all like ran away, so my demand was through the roof.
Oh, right on.
It was
insane.
insane.
Is this what you do full time?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Right
and
on.
so then you have an electric car. That's smart.
Yeah, I try to think of it as like a business.
Yeah,
And
you're
It is,
treating it as a
yeah.
business. Yeah.
Which those are the people that, like. I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
Well, when I first messed with this, I was finishing up some college post-military, but I've always been a working type. Like, I can't just like sit at home.
Yeah.
So I did like overnight freight at Home Depot. I tried working at a gym because I love fitness, but I was stuck in the sales department and hated every second of it.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? Let me try this driving thing. I love driving. I've always have.
Yeah.
And I mean, if I wasn't married, I'd probably be a trucker, just
right.
on the open
I love
road,
that.
cross country.
Yeah.
So I hopped into a little Kia Soul, which is a little box SUV.
Yeah.
Because I didn't have a car I could use. I had a two-door, like, decked-out Mini Cooper for the racetrack,
Right.
and a big truck. Right. So, yeah, my 2004 Silverado would not have been the way to do it. So I rented the Kia Soul through Uber, and in my first week made over $1,000 and went, oh shit.
Holy shit.
So I was like, all right, the rental plus gas is about $500. So if I could eliminate that, the return would be insane.
Yeah.
And then I started messing around with Teslas because I didn't, of course, own one at the time. I found a guy who rented them out, and I was like, I'll give you $500 a week to let me use the Model S you have.
Right.
And he took it immediately because that was a consistent revenue stream. Right. So I went from a 2017 little Kia to a Model S Tesla for the same cost weekly.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And was still generating a profit. And then the charging, in that car was free because it had lifetime charging. And I just saw that with the superchargers and everything. I was like, wow, this is totally viable. I could do this. So I showed my wife the numbers. We ran some back of the napkin math, and it looked too damn good to be true.
Right.
Yeah.
It ended up being the case. By the end of 2020, we had saved enough capital to get her Tesla.
Oh my
right
god,
on.
that's
So,
so amazing.
She's got a Model Y now.
Oh, right on.
Good for you guys.
It's kind of wild, We're pretty average, as blue collar as it gets, and then the two Tesla household. Like, what the hell just happened?
Right.
Yeah. Hey, you do what you do.
Yeah, but you did it right.
Yeah.
You did it smart.
I mean, without doing this, it'd be a lot harder to justify a $600 car payment, but to me, that was definitely outweighed by the $1,500 a month in savings in gas alone.
Right.
I was like,
Wow.
holy
100%.
cow.
Yeah.
Now, how does it, do you charge at home, or how does that work?
So for the last 4 years, I haven't been able to charge at home because we live in University Heights and it's all street parking. So I just rely on Tesla's Supercharging network, which back in 2019, 2020, it was not as good as it is now.
Okay.
Around Fashion Valley Mall, there'd be like a line of cars.
Yeah, yeah.
But now it's pretty fleshed out just in this area, but it's also, I mean, they've fleshed out the whole country. Like, we took a road trip to Florida and back in our Model Y.
How did that go for you?
It was amazing.
How long does the supercharge take?
So it's different when you're traveling on a road trip versus actually like filling up.
Okay.
So on a road trip, you're only going to stop for like 10, 12 minutes was our average time because you fill up really quickly from like 15% to 60%. Like, it's very fast.
Yeah.
And it slows down as you fill up, which is pretty standard. So filling up, for lack of a better term, is about 80 to 85% usually. And that's about 25 minutes, 30 minutes.
Okay.
And road tripping, it was like 12. It was enough time to grab a snack, walk the dog, get back in the car, and head out.
Okay.
That's pretty cool.
We never had to worry about getting to a charger, waiting for a charger.
That's like been the issues I've heard with people is road tripping because the infrastructure is just not out here it is, but like in the Midwest and stuff, not totally.
I'd argue for road tripping, it's totally there for Tesla.
Yeah.
For other EVs,
it's not.
That can be a problem.
That makes sense.
It won't be as much of a problem now that companies are finally having the brains to follow Ford's idea to join Tesla's charging network.
Right.
Because Jim Farley, the CEO of Ford, came out and said, all right, we're going to adapt Tesla's NACS system and just use their superchargers because they're already established and growing.
Might as well, yeah.
And since when did you ever have to worry about the gas pump fitting your vehicle?
Right.
Versus different charging nozzles and stuff. So they're finally getting smart and like going with a standard, which is good.
Yeah, which is how it, I mean, that's,
And that'll also open up your options to get the car you want versus
Yeah,
like, because you might just
yeah.
like a Ford better or a Chevy better, you know. And
Yeah.
now that'll be viable.
Tesla needs some competition for sure.
Right? Yeah. They've been out in front waiting for it for a long time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
While building out their fueling stations and solar and home energy storage and now robots, they're like,
Yeah.
all right, what's next?
Totally.
It's insane. I can speak to the robustness of an all-American made vehicle, though. I mean, these things, I've got 170,000 miles on this car, and over 15,000 people have been in and out of it.
That's crazy.
It's a tank.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And that's a Model Y on the tow truck. That's basically what my wife has.
Yeah, like the hype,
Okay.
like the crossover.
Yeah,
type, right?
exactly.
Yeah.
It's a bit bigger. Really great. I think that thing has been like the #1 selling car for a couple of years now. I mean, because crossovers are the most popular segment in the auto industry.
Right.
Yeah.
Everywhere you look, you got RAV4s, little Jeeps, all the things. Ford should have made an electric Bronco. That would have been sick.
Oh yeah.
I'm sure at some point it'll come.
It's just all that power that you could put into that thing. It would be so fast and beefy off-road. It would be crazy.
Does this one have the autopilot on it?
It's actually been driving itself since we left the hotel.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you just like sitting there?
Yep.
Oh my god.
I'm monitoring it like a safety driver, you could consider.
Yeah.
One of the reasons that I have this set up in here is I've been a YouTuber like covering Tesla self-driving for years.
Oh, so you like know all the. Okay.
Okay.
That's my
That
shtick.
makes sense.
Yep.
Okay.
That's awesome.
Well, I had followed a lot of great Tesla FSD YouTubers for years, like Chuck Cook, Dirty Tesla, all the OGs. And what I was able to bring to the table was the actual real-life customer interaction, like people experiencing it as a taxi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And being able to like say like, oh, did you like it? Would you do it again? You know,
Right,
did it
right.
perform well?
Are you big on YouTube?
I'm relatively small. I'm like got about 12,000 subscribers.
That's really good. Holy shit.
It's been fun and humbling to build a little
I've
community.
heard it takes
That's
a
cool.
really long time, like for that initial, like boost. But once you start like getting the momentum, I don't know. We're not really.
No, that's actually pretty accurate. I got monetized from one of my videos hitting Reddit in an attempt to actually shame me for using the system, and it blew up and got like 60,000 views on my YouTube channel and brought in a whole lot
Oh,
of subscribers.
right,
All right, so right here, okay, you sort of corrected yourself, but you're being really sloppy right now.
This intersection's confusing too.
The car didn't know what to do for a second.
Most people at this
At
intersection,
this intersection, don't know what to do.
Yeah, I could imagine. I would probably say 9 times out of 10 navigating that way anyway, so it's just
Yeah.
Yeah.
going left here is not as
Yeah.
common. But yeah, YouTube is a grind. Any content creation, if you stop, like, it doesn't matter. I actually, like 3 weeks ago, or a couple of weeks ago, I had the biggest video ever that I didn't expect. A really small conversation with a pilot, and we were geeking out about Autopilot. And up until then, the biggest video was that Reddit one from the beginning that got like 60, maybe 70,000 views. This one's hitting like almost 200,000.
Good job. Oh my
awesome.
god, that's
I was like,
huge.
what just happened? How is this a viral thing? Like, how does this work?
Right.
But I also, right after that, my wife and I found out that we have to move, and the content kind of got smacked down because of trying to figure out where we're going to go and working to make the move happen. So it's unfortunate, but like the couple of videos after that did pretty well, but YouTube will just stagnate if you don't make content.
Right.
Your video might carry a little momentum, but if you don't keep producing, it just...
That's kind of like
completely
every
kills
social
it.
media platform,
Yeah.
though, isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta, like, every day you have to just be consistent.
It's that dreaded algorithm.
Yeah.
And it
But
just
if you're-
keeps
if
getting
you're-
more and more, like, niche, and sometimes I'm like, it's too much. I'm like, why are you showing me only this? I was like, I want to see more.
Yeah, that's why I like building my audience on the X platform as well, like what used to be Twitter, because there I can branch out and do a little bit more, because YouTube really punishes going out of your niche.
Oh.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a buddy of mine who does great content up in Canada. He does a lot of EV camping stuff, Mike in the Woods.
Oh, cool.
Really awesome videos, but I think because of how his content is spread out, covering like e-bikes and at-home electric projects and boards and camping, the algorithm doesn't really do him justice.
Okay.
Of giving him, like with me, it's FSD, Tesla-based customer stuff, so I kind of have it easy in that sense that the algorithm just feeds my content to everybody who's watching. So it's a bit brutal. There's definitely a hell of a grind.
I like that you do YouTube, though, because I like the long-form content.
I do too. I feel like
I'm not even on TikTok. We're
either.
too old, I think, for TikTok. But
I'll show you the gate that we have to go in. We'll go past the first.
Yeah, sounds
kind
good.
of where it's showing you. It's different.
I guess on the FSD topic, what do you guys think of the drive?
it was beautiful.
Yeah, it's
Wonderful.
actually-
yeah.
If you had to rate it like an Uber driver, 1 to 5 stars, what would you give
You
it?
were like a 5
5-star,
for
yeah.
sure.
Oh.
I mean,
Thanks.
I like asking questions because I hear such mixed reviews on Tesla. I like.
You'll keep
Oh,
going.
sure, yeah. Well, awesome.
take a
Thank you so
picture of
much.
this.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, it was fun chatting with you guys.
Thank you.
Much. I feel so educated. On
Oh yeah, and you
Tesla
got stuff
now.
in the trunk. All right. Just hold that top. You got it.
Yeah.
Top button
Oh,
there.
gotcha.
All right. That was a really fun conversation. That kind of turned into a little bit of an FSD content sort of reveal there. That's a lot of fun. I hope you guys did enjoy that. I hope both my cameras stayed on. Okay, cool. Looks like they did. This one likes to act up for some reason. But that was a lot of fun. I love getting conversations that where people are curious about Tesla and how it actually is to own one. And I can't wait to soon be able to actually give the perspective of charging at home, and having a home where we can actually do that is going to be such a huge quality of life improvement. And a really good thing for Mew here, because his battery has been beat up left, right, and center with all the supercharging. But I will catch you guys in the next video.